Heidi ho, YouTube. I know it's been a while. It's been about a month and a half, maybe 2 months since I have posted. I'm very sorry for that. If you've been waiting to see me open toys, I doubt you have, though. So I got 2 boxes. One's been sitting here for about, well, maybe a month, and it's a funny story. I guess it has something that goes along with this, me not posting. I have pretty bad depression, and amidst other things, other neurological issues. So when it gets on top of you, you don't feel like doing the things that make you happy, like opening toys. I've been waiting for this. I'm like, I can't wait. And then when it got here, I just didn't care. And but there's good news. I'm going to start another YouTube channel where I talk about depression, Zen teachings like Alan Watts, and dissociatives, because I just started ketamine therapy, and I have to say, it is awesome. It is really powerful. It doesn't make your depression completely disappear, but it really helps you feel like everything's going to be all right. It kind of helps with the anxiety. It allows you to sit for 2 hours without your depression at all interfering with the way your brain works. So you can really think hard about stuff and completely with your whole mind. Anyway, I'm going to write a book. My first experience in there, I was like, I have to write a book about this because I was just born to tell this story. Anyway, enough of that. Let's open some toys. So, I think I'll open this first. This comes from Kings Mountain, North Carolina, not too far away. Let me see if I can raise this a little so that I'm not going to put any figures on the counter. I love these boxes. I kept every box that has been sent to me in case I have to, ship. Comes in really handy. I like the fragile sticker. That's care. Oh, nice. Look at that. Yeah, I took the splurge and went and got. So they're going to release 2 bad, I guess, before the end of the year. When they do, that's the figure I'll be getting for Origins. I got Coldar. Yes, I did. Just a moment, and I'll show you something. I also got. I traded a guy on Whiplash for this Terror. I mean, it's Terror. These were like $80, but now you can get them for like 50. So they've gone down. And I got 2 of these because they were 45. Because this one used to be about 80 to 90 bucks. Duplico. The duplicating man. So I got 2 of them. One to open and one to keep. Not to sell. So, where did my cutting tool go? Oh, here it is. Okay. Don't need to cut the tape on it. I guess this person had this on display. Let's see how good they treated it. Yeah. That's in real good shape. Oh yeah, sweet. Check it out. It's got one little bin right there. But this goes for like 120 plus. At least 120. But I got it for 109. Yeah, it was 109 bucks. Yep. I just had to have it. I don't know. I really like the way he looks. Too bad he's not a cheaper figure. Maybe they'll do a fan favorite. Because this would be a good one to use for customization with that armor. Yeah. You can make some Batmans with that, Space Ghost, anybody. So I got Koldar. Put it in his box. Unpunched Koldar. And close his box just like that. And now we cut. Big shout out to the Big Bad Toy Store. They're not a sponsor, but I use them a lot. You know, they don't have a whole lot of figures, but they do have some, like the cartoon collection, cheap. They're 17 bucks. Everywhere else they're over 25 and 30 and 40. So, and they got like, you can get Triclops there from Walmart too. I think Triclops from Big Bad Toy Store is less than 30, but at Walmart it's 30. So, and you can get them on eBay for about the same too. But I don't sit on Mattel Creations spamming the buy button. I mean, that sounds like hell. I do not want to do that just to get the figures. I'll just wait until distributors get them, like Big Bad Toy Store. That's where I got this, and I paid 40 bucks for this, and it's where I've pre-ordered the Skeletor throne, so that's another one that I'm going to have. It's the Origins skull throne with the fire, and it glows in the dark, and it comes with a real cool looking Skeletor. Just look it up, the Skeletor, and it's called Skeletor and Throne. Not Skeletor's throne, not the bone throne. You can get a bone throne, like from a cartoon, on eBay for like 25, 30 bucks, you know. But this comes, you know, from Mattel. That side. Let's see what I'm doing down. Okay, see what I'm doing down here. Right on. I always wondered why they never made this. But they finally did. The Collector. Yeah, Skeletor. There was a whole episode about Skeletor building this thing, and there was like a party going on at Eternium Palace or somewhere like that, and he flew over the wall in the Collector and started kidnapping people. But mainly he wanted to catch He-Man, or at least a high-value target like Prince Adam or Man-at-Arms or Tila. But yeah, the Collector, he collects people with it. Although I've seen, I'm going to open this and do a review, because this is not staying in the box. This is not to sell, this is not to hoard. I know I could probably get a loose Collector somewhere, but they're only 40 bucks. I'll buy another one. If I want to have one to keep for posterity. Like the Roton. This is going on the shelf. Oh, there's styrofoam in there. Oh, it's cardboard. Okay. Which way? Oh, yeah. If you're good to it, it doesn't, I hope it's not attached to the cardboard hard. It is. So you have to, I I think you can turn these. Remember I was popping these on the Roton? Well, I've learned something. You turn them to the left, and they come right out. So no need to destroy your cardboard. If you just pull on it, you'll almost break your toy. So you can throw these away. You don't have to secure it back to the cardboard if you're gonna store it. It comes in there like that. Let's see if we can get it out. Okay, one big piece. That's neat. Oh wow. Okay, no, never mind. I saw the reflection of the video in the plastic in the windshield. I thought it was rainbow, but it's actually just the video coming out of the phone. It's kind of colored. So we have two fins. I think we can just pull on them. Yeah. The little holders pop right out. So, I mean, you can get like a little back like this and put, well, you probably can't fit that one in. Yeah, barely. Get you a little sandwich bag to put these in, if they even come out after you stick them in. Okay, let's make sure we get the order right. Okay, big fin in front. Okay, big fin in front. In it goes. And Mr. Arcade, look him up if you don't know who that is. I've never looked at his arcade machine stuff. I mean, I've seen a glancing picture, but his house is just full of arcade machines. But he also collects Motu and does custom figures. Lots of custom figures. He's funny, too. He bought one of these, and he's like, I'm going to give it a test. He started throwing it around his house, down the stairs, down the hallway. And then he got in his car and went to a big parking lot, and he's driving around just throwing it out the window with action figures inside it. And then he'd run out and say, oh, he curses. So it's not for kids, unless, you know, you train your kids well to be able to hear curse words but not repeat them. I mean, if you grew up in the 80s, you were able to do that. So this opens up, I think. I see there's a hinge back here. So here's some stuff to loose inside. So how do we get it open? Okay, right on. So got the little controls. Got some joysticks here. Skeletor's gold seat in the back. What is this? Oh, I know what this is. These are blasts. These are blasts. But that's the collector. One moment. So I got a Masterverse Whiplash's helmet on anti-turn. So we take the weapons away. We take the shield away. We do the same for Faker. And then we put them inside like so. And because they don't have the rubber bands in their hips, they sit better. I don't even know if Faker can reach the controls. So we'll put Faker there. We'll give AA He-Man control. He's Jack Skeletor's ride. On the other hand, it isn't made for that, but you get the picture. And there you go. The collector. And then you got these. These are, I heard, are not strong enough to hold. Oh no, that was I'm thinking of Clamp Champ's claw, not strong enough to hold an action figure. But let's see. These are supposed to. So let me put something up where you can see. Well, that's too high now. I was gonna prop it up on a box so you can see what I'm doing. Let's see if, yeah, that fits. Barely. I mean, it's a little loose, but they're shaped like paddles, so their elbows really keep him in. See how he's leaning on his elbow? That's what's keeping him in, because he falls. Well, he doesn't completely just fall out. He jiggles around a little bit, but he won't really fall out easy. You got to kind of snap him in and out. If you keep doing it though, you'll wear this plastic down right here, and it won't hold as well, I imagine. I really like this. It does feel a lot heavier duty than I expected. Some people say it was flimsy. I don't think so. I do not think so. Especially after watching Mr. Home Arcade throw his out of a car at 35 miles an hour about 7 times. And the only thing that happened to it was it got a little battle scratches. Like it'd been flying really fast. Has some scratches. It looked pretty cool actually. It didn't hurt it. Yeah, you know, it didn't hurt it too bad. And he's rich, so he can afford another one. He's just bought one to test, I'm sure. But yeah, I've had this a while. I should have reviewed it as soon as I got it. So I got it like a week after it came out, maybe 2 weeks or something. But I really like this. This is going in my bedroom, where I'm going to move a lot of it, Motu, so that I can look at my toys in my bedroom as well. So that's all I got for you this time. Be on the, I'll plug the new channel. If you suffer with depression, know somebody who suffers with depression, we're going to talk about ketamine therapy. It's really revolutionary. It's nothing to be scared of. It can be an awesome experience. That's why the Eastern Zen teaching kind of helps with it. It kind of gives you a framework, a reference for your mind when you find yourself in that state. Well, there's more to be said about it. For instance, I'll just leave you with this. This guy, I can't remember his name now, he wrote a book called Quantum Consciousness, and he had a degree in Eastern religion, and a medical degree of some kind, or a psychological degree, I think it was. I think he had a degree in psychology. But he mapped the brainwave pattern of a Zen monk in meditation, in deep meditation. And then he mapped the brainwave pattern of someone on dissociatives. And they didn't completely overlap, but they were a lot similar. They were very similar. There was a similar shape. They resembled each other too closely to say that the states might not have a common thread or common feeling. So a lot of people don't understand what it might feel like to suddenly feel no desire, no fear, no anger, no guilt, no terrible self-opinion, no raging emotions, because the dissociatives turned them off, and you're able to just be calm like a Vulcan. You can still feel humor, You can still smile and laugh, and you can still feel love, but you don't feel any other emotions. None at all. Because everything's negative and a distraction from the Tao. A little more. That's Taoism. That's not Zen. Anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Look out for some depression facts and instruction here. I'm sorry I'm not showing my whole face. It's either see the toys on there or you can see my face. I tried filming with the phone turned like that, but my filmmaker friends are like, turn your phone sideways. So, you know, I just do what I'm told. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being there. I'm back. There'll be more toy openings. If you want to see a toy opened, I have just about all the origins, save no Snake Men. I do have Krang from Turtles of Grayskull, and I have Beastman from Turtles of Grayskull, and I have Slaker, but he's for sale. I'm not going to open him. But I do have extra Krangs. I'll open one. Yeah, if you want to see one opened, email this address, and or if you have questions about depression or how you get into ketamine therapy or anything like that, I'll try to answer the best I can. I have a lot of experience with depression, and I have a lot of experience with dissociative drugs. So, yeah. See you later.